Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hudson Music in the Park. We are the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra for your listening and, believe it or not, dancing pleasure. There is a semblance of a dance floor here, if you so choose. Man, we got everybody going on that tune. The Bruce Peddley on piano behind me. Larry McCabe on trombone. Todd Matheson on the trumpet. And Evan Barn on the clarinet. All right. I'd like to say that we are celebrating a first. The Minnesota Jazz Orchestra celebrates a first here tonight. This is the first time we've played at the Hudson Band Show where it hasn't rained.
Don't say that yet.
Wow. How did you guys do that? Let's figure out what that potion is. Well, let's continue with a Glenn Miller classic. You all know it, In the Mood.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In the mood. Todd Matheson on the trumpet solo with interpretive dance from the trumpet section.
Oh, is that what they're calling
That's what they're calling it nowadays. Art in the park. That's it. All
We don't
right.
have anybody named Art.
So, no, we don't have anyone named Art, but we do have someone named Debbie O'Keefe, a native Hudson girl, singing with. Come on, Debbie. Debbie is and her family well entrenched here in Hudson, I guess I could say. And,
Entrenched is a word, yeah, you could use that.
it's
describe
legal.
us.
This is a family show.
Yes.
And so we're happy to come out here and play in Hudson. Most of us are from the other side of the river. We don't mind at all.
Yeah. Usually I'm always going the other way. Chris Tank and I are always going the other way to do the gigs. It's about
That's
high
right.
time, yes.
That's right. Can we stay at your place tonight?
Absolutely.
Oh, great.
Plenty of
You're
room.
all invited.
Yeah.
But before we get to the slumber party, let's have some music with... Yes?
I just think before we start, it's like,
Oh.
okay, I figure two Andrews sisters are better than just one.
That's right.
That's one. And since I
Let's
have
see,
my
I wonder
sister...
who
Yes, I'm going to
could-
invite my sister
oh.
Colleen Ray to come on up here.
Give her hand, Colleen Ray.
And you know what? I got another sister sitting there, Carolyn. Come on up here. You can just sing melody with me. Come on up. It's going to look better. It's going to look better that there's just three of us.
Where's she?
Come on up, Carolyn.
Where's the coward?
There she is. My sister, Carolyn Brunner. Instead of the Andrews sisters, it's going to be the Armbruster sisters. And she's going to kill me. I think we'll do two mics, because Carolyn and I'll be in this one. Okay, we are going to do the Andrews sisters. Hurry up, come on. That's okay. We can fake it. All right.
She says she doesn't know the words, but that's okay. We'll feed them to you as we're going.
All right, here we go. Andrews sisters, Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. I am in so much trouble. Favorite trumpet man from down Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was a top man and his craft. But then his number came up and he was gotten a draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy. She's even singing a part. The bar was Uncle Sam. He really brought him down because he could not jam. The captain seemed to understand. Because the next day the cat went out a draft in the band. And now the company jumps when he was reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. A root, a toot, a tooty, a tooty blows an A to the bar. In boogie rhythm, he can't blow a note unless the basic guitar playing with him. And the company jumps when he was reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. He was some boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. And when he played boogie woogie bugle, he was busy as busy. And when he played the company jump he's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. And I toot goes the lace to the bar. Can't go no to the basic guitar is with him. And the company jumps and he's a family. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. Let's hear it, Todd. Yes, the Armbruster sisters. All right, thank you. I know she is, because you are dead. Colleen Ray, Carolyn Brunner. I have a brother in the audience too,
And
but
who are you?
he wasn't. Yeah, I'm Debbie O'Keefe. He doesn't have a skirt with him tonight, so too bad, Dickie.
Well, that's it for our Hudson Idol audition. Oh, you know, I was going to have a joke for this one, but it's not appropriate because it's not. The weather is beautiful. I don't think it's very warm at all. Don't you think? Do you agree with me? It's nice to be out here in the park. Listening. Yeah, I love getting a shameless applause. I don't care what it's for. I just love hearing it. But Debbie and the band are now going to do a song which, who cares if it's not all that appropriate for the weather? It sounds great. It's too darn hot.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. I'd like to sup with my baby tonight and fill the cup with my baby tonight. I'd like to sup with my baby tonight, fill the cup with my baby tonight. I'd rather you find my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. I'd like to cool with my baby tonight and pitch the woo with my baby tonight. I'd like to cool with my baby tonight and pitch the woo with my baby tonight. I'd rather you find my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot. According to the Kinsey report, every average man knows much prefers his lovey-dovey to court when the temperature is low. But when the thermometer goes way up and the weather is sizzling hot, Mr. Pants for romance is not, 'cause it's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. It's too when the thermometer goes way up and the weather is sizzling hot, Mr. God for his squad, a Marine for his queen, a GI for his cutie pie is not, 'cause it's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. Too
Look, you brought out the dancers.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Although I saw a few folk dancing barefoot in the grass, which might be a better option. Who knows? All right, time for a Latin number. If this one doesn't get you moving, forget it. No, seriously. Love to see you all here again. We're the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra for Hudson Music in the Park. Glad to be here. By the way, it's never too late or never too early to start planning for New Year's Eve. Isn't that right? Oh, come on up here, Deborah, and talk about New Year's Eve right across the street.
Yes, I will talk about New Year's Eve because listen here, people. If I got one phone call last year, I got 25 saying,
Debbie, we're trying to get tickets to the New Year's show and it's sold out. Duh. It sells out every year. So, in order to avoid that unfortunate situation, that building right behind us, call, email, walk in, get your tickets before December 30th. And then I don't have to have any of these phone calls that I can say, I can do nothing
Wow,
for you.
did that really work?
Yes.
That's really cool. I'm going to try that, Debbie.
Yes, it does. Getting your tickets in advance. That's a good thing.
All right, let's get to that Latin number. It's somewhere, yes, somewhere, over the rainbow.
1, 2, 2, 2.
So, the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra. Todd Matheson on the trumpet solo. Feel free. Yes, and Chris Campbell playing the saxophone. Okay. Any Michael Bublé fans out there? Okay, there's one. That's enough. I don't care about the rest of it. I'll sing to her. Where am I here? So again, you know, if the spirit moves you, feel free to dance, grass or cement, to save the last dance for me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. Let's you smile, every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You must let him know. And don't forget he's taking you home and in his arms you'll be. So darling, oh, I know that the music's fine like sparkling wine. Go and have it fun. Love and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget to take you home and so don't forget to take you home, or in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Ooh, baby, won't you stay the last dance for me? Ooh, you make me run if you say the last dance for me. Thank you, Candy. Well, it is summer, right? Last I checked. Beautiful summer. Weird at times, but tonight it's gorgeous. And so the band will pay tribute to this glorious summer evening by, of course, Summertime. Now, this band, I should mention, plays the second Thursday of every month, just down the street at the Wabasha Street Caves, right across the river and through the woods. second Thursday of every month, which happens to be a week from tonight. 7 o'clock, free dance lessons beforehand. So if you like what you're hearing now, come on over to the Wabasha Street Caves and hear the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra perform songs such as Summertime.
One.
And there's a way for you to take us home with you tonight if you'd like. I'm using up all of my lines tonight, boys. Don't dry me up. Yes, Kara, my lovely assistant Kara over there, has 2 of our CDs. In fact, that's all we have right now, but we have many copies of each of our 2 CDs. Are we?
Yep.
Oh, really? Okay. So a slight program change. That means I need to get Debbie back up here.
Yes, you do.
Because now we're going to do a little West Coast swing, a little, is that Big Bad Voodoo Daddies? I think that's...
Yes, it is.
No, Brian Setzer.
Nope. You had it right
No.
the first time.
Oh, we're doing that. That is the heat. They don't pay me enough.
Now listen, he was
to
up
stand
having
up.
drinks beforehand, you know. This is-
Only one. It was the walleye. The walleye has gone to my brain.
The drunken walleye, yes.
Yeah.
But we have a special guest on this one also. Yes, we have a special guest. 1416. We got a fill-in drummer. We have a fill-in drummer, which is Mr. PJ Thrain. Yes, there we go.
There.
Son of our director, Craig Thrain, band manager, Kara Thrain, and his drum teacher, Peter Buxman. They're in the wings, nervously saying, did I teach him well enough?
Not so nervous. He's great.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Now, first of all, do I have the right song? Yes.
You do now.
Okay, confirm that for me. Nod your heads. Okay, boys and girls. Are you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Kara, is the sound system ready? Is the audience finally ready? No. Then let's do Mercy, Mercy, Mercy.
Bar 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
It seems that life has played a game on me. I'm lost in the sea of misery. My love is turning back on me. Heartache, oh, won't you let me be now, baby? Have some mercy, please don't make me beg on bended knees, oh please. Have mercy on me. How can I face life without you? What would I do if we were through? I wait for you every single night, hoping that you'll return and make things right. You don't show when I'm left all alone now. I pray that you can call me on the phone now, baby. Have some mercy, please don't make me beg on bended knees, oh please. Have mercy on me. How can I face life without you? What would I do if we were through? I know that love is many a twist. Loving you is just the thing I can't resist. That love and understanding you've been giving me. Without it, I just can't go on living now, baby. Have some mercy, please don't make me beg on bended knees, ah, please. Have mercy on me. Have mercy. Have mercy.
kind of want to get out from behind that drum set now. Got a little taste of stardom.
Yeah, I love it when PJ comes because he keeps us stable.
That's right. That's right.
Because heaven knows we don't know what we're doing up here.
Not many times. Now we go.
Not often. Now we go West Coast swing. Okay, West Coast swing a little. So about the time you guys were sort of complaining that I didn't have the right song, who did this? So not Brian Setzer? No, Big Bad Voodoo Daddies.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that one. Yeah, Big Bad Voodoo Daddies. I'm gonna ask now. Are we ready? Yeah, they look ready. It's time for You and Me. And the bottle makes 3.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Deb, I know what you're thinking. That now's as good as any to start drinking.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah?
What's it gonna be?
Well, gin and tonic sounds mighty good to me.
You already had one.
And I know I gotta go with the same thing every time. But I don't think another drink's gonna let me lose my mind. About my next drink. And it's you and me and the bottle makes 3 tonight. Well, I know this cat named Mo. He wanders to and fro. His and mine a favorite watering hole.
I said, hey, Mo, how you doing? How have you been? Said, I've been fine, but whiskey, wine, and gin.
Man, I know I gotta go with the same thing every time. But I don't think another drink's gonna make me lose my mind. About my next drink. And it's you and me and the bottle makes 3 tonight. Come on, Chris, let's drink it! Chris Campbell! I'm Madison. I know what you're thinking. That sounds as good as any to start drinking.
Hey, Greg.
Yes?
What's it gonna be?
You know, gin and tonic sound mighty good to me. And I know I gotta go with the same thing every time. But I don't think another drink's gonna make me lose my mind. So I think about my next drink. And it's you and me and the bottle makes 3 tonight. And it's you and me and the bottle makes 3 tonight. And it's you and me and the bottle makes 3. Hey, bartender! Around the drink for the whole party!
What do you mean it's last call?
We just got here!
The Minnesota Jazz Orchestra.
Oh, now we got a groove back.
There we go.
So now you have done this tune at New Year's Eve at the Phipps, haven't you?
No, we had to cut it, but that's okay.
Oh.
Thanks for reminding me about that.
Oh, snap! I'm so sorry.
We just won't talk about that.
That's okay. We
You
get
know,
to do it now. Yeah, you do need another. No.
You know, speaking of New Year's, you know, I just assume everybody knows what we're talking about, but maybe they don't, because not everybody knows us and knows the family. and
Well, I thought you meant not everybody knows New Year's Eve. Okay,
No.
New Year's Eve comes before the first. Never mind.
No, every year my family, meaning my sister, her 1, 2, 3 of her 4 children, I, Greg and the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra do a show every year, 2 shows every year on New Year's Eve for the past, well, with the big band, it's been the last 5-6 years,
No.
and it's been like 13 years with my family. So I'm assuming that like not everybody knew that, and they don't, I'm sure.
Perhaps. They do now.
Like, who
They
are
do
these
now.
people?
That's right.
So that's why. And again, get your tickets early. Thank you.
Get your tickets early to hear. Well, hopefully we won't cut
Maybe
it.
this won't get cut this year, okay?
Perhaps,
Yeah.
yes, because it's a grand song. It's a wonderful song. It's Debbie O'Keefe and the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra singing so wonderful.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's wonderful, it's marvelous. You should care for me. It's awful nice, it's paradise. What I long to see. You made my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for being amorous. It's wonderful, marvelous that you should care for me. The Minnesota Jazz Orchestra. You made my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for being amorous. Wonderful, marvelous that you should care for me. That you should care for me. It's wonderful. There you go. Now, how could you cut a song like that from your show? I don't understand it. Okay. All right. Now we're doing, oh, yeah. This is the women's anthem. Absolutely, this next time, or at least it should be. It's near and dear to our hearts. And you will recognize it because I'm not going to give it away. Ready when you are, gentlemen. Gentlemen.
One, two, 3, 4.
A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss may be grand, but it won't pay the rental on your humble flat. Oh, the automat. Men grow old as girls grow old, but they always mature in the end. That square cut or pear shape, those rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Ain't it true? There may come a time when a lass needs a lawyer, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. There may come a time when a hard-boiled employer thinks you're awful nice. Oh, get that ice, or else no dice. He's your guy when stocks are high, but beware when they start to descend. It's then that those louses go back to
Keith?
Tell me that's not true, people. Absolutely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Christmas is just right around the corner.
That's right. Nothing says I love you like having you sing a song.
Like a 3-carat rock. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it. All right. For this next tune, I need to ask the band an extremely important question. In fact, a series of important questions, which begin thusly.
Hey fellas, are you all read? Then shall I say, are you all root? Yeah, we all root. Then slip your fin, Gates, and let's go downtown just like we always do. 1, 2, 3.
And the toughest frail, but really had a heart as big as a whale. Heidi, 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 Heidi. Everyone! Heidi, 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 Heidi. Oh, 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 heedy, 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 heedy. Oh. Down to St. Paul town, where he showed her how to kick that gong around. Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy, 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 ho. Biddly beep, biddly beep, biddly beep, biddly beep. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba. Ladies and gentlemen, Hudson native Chris Tank. Many had a dream about the king of Sweden. They gave her all the things that she was needed. Built her a townhouse made of gold and steel. A Toyota hybrid with OnStar and platinum wheels. Heidi, 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 Heidi. Holy, 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 holy. Wah, 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 wah. Now he gave her all of his racing horses, each she ate was at least a dozen horses. Gave her $1 million worth of nickels and dimes, and she sat around and counted them all 1,000,000 times. Huddy, 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 oh. Odie, 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 oh. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-doo-bop. Oh, yeah. There's more.
Mr. Greg Markwood of the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra. We're going to take a very, very short break. Stick around. There's more dancing and music to come.
Minnesota Jazz Orchestra for set number 2 here at Hudson's Music in the Park. From the end, Warren Wise. Wave, Warren. Yeah, that's him. Doc Malachar. Evan Barn. Kimmy Ehrman. Chris Campbell. You know, I gotta say, it's a treat to hear Kim playing the saxophone tonight. And next week, we're gonna be at the Wabasha Caves, 7 o'clock. It will be Kim's last gig with us because she's moving to Vegas, baby. Yeah.
Going to Vegas.
I know, it's going to Vegas, and what plays in Vegas stays nothing. Anyway, we'll miss her, but we all love you, Kim, and we wish you'd stay. You've been a great virtuoso saxophone player. Yeah, no, I don't just say that to everybody. Just a really good-looking sax player. Say it to Chris all the time. All right, so speaking of good-looking musicians, Debbie, get up here. That's right, what a segue. Hudson's own Debbie O'Keefe to give you a little German lesson, a little lesson in Deutsch just by mir bist du schön.
One, two, three, four.
Please let me explain about me, Mr. Shane means your grave. About me, Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. I could say better, I even say the French language only. Help me tell you how great you are. I'll try to explain about me, Mr. Shane. So kiss me and say you'll understand. Could say Bella, Bella, even say wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. Thank you. Gesundheit. Isn't that German? Gesundheit. Yeah, there you go. Very good. All right, now you get to come up and sing.
It's me again. It's me. I think a little Count Basie and Joe Williams seems apropos. Getting later in the evening, time to bring out some of that. Oh, Count Basie, love that stuff. So as I said earlier tonight, there's a way for you to take us home. Don't forget to bring home a copy of either or both of our CDs. We are playing at the Wabasha Street Caves a week from tonight, and New Year's Eve at the Phipps. Keep that in mind. And now, again, give the horn players a chance to stretch their legs with All Right, Okay, You Win.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, you win, baby, what can I say? I'll do anything you say, just as long as it stays that way. Well, alright. Okay, you win, I'm in love with you. Well, alright. Okay, you win, baby, what can I say? Anything. I'll do, girl, as long as we stay that way. And babe, the first thing in the morning, you got to wake me with a kiss. You got to make your loving. You have made it. Okay, you win, I'm in love with you. Well, alright. Okay, you win, baby, what can I do? Anything that you say I'll do, girl, just as long as it's me and you.
Featuring the trumpet section.
On their walkabout.
Yeah, they let them out of their cage back there. That's never a good thing.
We take them out to walk every once in a
Every
while.
once in a while.
And we can clean their cages while they're done. Oh, time for, this is a great one. This is a opportunity for us to feature one of our trombone players, Mr. Larry McCabe, and our version of Hello Young Lovers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
McCabe and the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra. All right, let's bring Debbie back out here for a ballad. So, grab your sweetie and get to the dance floor.
I think this is the first ballad we've had all night. So
really, and the sun is setting.
That's right.
The moon is
Perfect
coming out
opportunity.
somewhere. That's right.
Opportunity.
Grab your sweetie, and if you didn't come with a sweetie, you better brush up on your small talk real fast. Get somebody out the dance floor while Debbie sings "In the Wee Small Hours."
The mystery opportunity. That's it. Okay, we got big things happening now.
That's right. I think with a crowd this size, I think that it's a high probability. Who has a birthday this week, huh? Oh, and I said my friend Diane over there has got a birthday. She's on the phone, of course. Yeah, with all the people talking to her. And goodness gracious, isn't it Craig Thrain's birthday coming up? What do you know? How old? How old are you? Yeah. That's right. Yeah. He's too old for that. Now, well, we have a special gift for Diane and Craig and all the birthdays that are happening today and all this week. Special from the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra. Hit it, boys and girls.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, all you youngsters. Oh, Diane and Craig. And everyone else here in the world with a birthday. I'm happiest. All right. So I understand that this next Frank Sinatra tune is probably one of the most, if not the most, requested song ever, at least of Mr. Sinatra, I'm sure, but maybe of all time. Very appropriate for tonight. It's The Summer Wind.
Summer wind came blowing in across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song and strode the golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind, like painted kites, the days and nights went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky. Then, softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. I like the summer wind, the autumn wind, the winter wind have come and gone. Still the days, the lonely days, go on and on. And guess who sang his lullaby tonight back again? The summer wind. Come and gone, and still the days, the lonely days, go on and on.
Thank you very much. So from summer winds and beaches and nights that never end, we move to one of the greatest cities in the world, next to Hudson, Wisconsin, of course.
Albert Lee.
Not Albert Lee. No, that's the third best city in the world. Behind New York and Hudson, Wisconsin. Oh, did I say New York? Yes, it's time for me and the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra, as soon as they get their plexiglass positioned, to do New York, New York.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps, to find I'm the king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I want to be a part in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. Town blues. I wanna be a fan in old New York. If I can make it there, I'm gonna make it. It's up to you, New York, New York.
Oh, Hazel Eyes himself,
Oh, Hazel Eyes.
Gregory Marcord and the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra.
That's the vice chairman of the board. Vice chairman. That's right. The traveling shoe salesman of the board. All right. Oh, another Latin number. Time for me to get these special, those sound making things, wherever they are.
Those sound making-
Debbie,
that's a
I know, whatever they call them in Latin America.
Yeah,
That's right.
technical term.
The look of, I'm going to give these guys a little chance to get the charts ready. Look of love.
Of love is in the start of so many nights like this. Let's take a lover's vow, then seal it with a kiss. I can hold you, hold you, my arms around you. I'm waiting, now that I found you. Don't ever go. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris Campbell. Tonight, let this be just the start of so many nights like these. Let's take a lover's vow and seal it with a kiss. I can hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I've waited, now that I found you. Don't ever go, don't ever go, don't ever go. I love you so. Please don't go. Please don't go. I love you so.
Debbie O'Keefe, ladies and gentlemen, and Chris Campbell on the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra. All right, now, the beginning of this evening, we actually began the night with a chart written, I should say at least, written by Mr. Campbell, Hiawatha Boogie, and now we're going to do another song written by our own Mr. Chris Campbell. Now, here's a little language lesson. Let's see how this Wisconsin audience knows how to speak Minnesotan, because in some places they may call it a casserole, but in Minnesota they call it a... That's right, and that's the name of this tune. Is that right? Yeah, sure, you betcha. That's how we say it in Minnesota. It's time for Chris Campbell's Hot Dish.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hot dish!
said, Leinenkugels, get over to the Phipps and buy your tickets for the New Year's Eve show. That'll be a darn good deal then.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Written by our own Chris Campbell and with spoken word by Warren Wise. More art. Wow, interpretive dance, spoken word. Holy cow, pretty soon the trombone players are going to do finger painting back here for one tune. Maybe not, so what do we got? Oh, that's right. It's time to bring a little bit of Narlands to Hudson, Wisconsin with our version, and Debbie O'Keefe as well, of... That's right. Yes, that's right, with our version. By the way, we're at the Wabasha Street Caves a week from tonight. 7 o'clock. Bloomington Jazz Festival as well, a week from Sunday. And the Phipps Center for the Arts, New Year's Eve. Without further ado, do we? Okay, good. It's Cabaret.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good a city, lonely room. Come in the music play. Life is a cabaret, so come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book and the broom. It's time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, so come to come taste the wine, come hear the band, come blow your horns, and celebrate. Right this way, your table's waiting. No use permitting the prophet of doom to wipe every smile away. Life is a cabaret, come to the cabaret. Mardi Gras has come taste the wine, come hear that band, come blow your horns, start celebrating. Right this way, your table's waiting. No use permitting the prophet of doom to wipe every smile away. Life is a cabaret, old chum. It's only a cabaret, old chum. And I Thank you. And then not a moment too soon.
I know, here, I'll talk for a while. You breathe. You breathe. All right. So, we're coming close to the end of our evening here. So, one more ballad while the sun sets over the river and the moon comes out. And what a beautiful night. And we are
It is
so
a beautiful
fortunate.
night. I know we
It's
are.
been such a great
We would
night.
like to thank the City of Hudson, Mayor Jack Bro, Deb Andrews of the Parks Department for having us. If you like what you hear, yes, if you like what you hear, call the Parks Department, email them and say, the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra was wonderful. We'd like to have them back next year.
Like all the time.
Yes, every day, yeah.
And then pay for a bus. Oh, wait.
No,
And then buy them all dinner.
or at least a drink, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Enough of that. And but if not only that, but and purchase a couple CDs, and then play them loudly in your cars as you drive through the streets of Hudson. That'll do it. So, one more ballad tonight. Debbie O'Keefe from the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra. Thanks for the memories.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thanks for the memories of candlelight wine, castles on the Rhine, the Parthenon, the moments on the Hudson River line. How lovely it was. Thanks for the memories of rainy afternoons, swinging Harlem tunes, the motor trips, the burning lips, the burning toast and prunes. I love it was. Many a time that we feasted, and many the time that we fasted. It was swell, I danced. We did have fun, and no harm done. Thanks for the memories of summers on the shore, nights in Singapore. You might have been a headache, but you never were a bore. I thank you so much, the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra. Goodbye with a high blow, then I get as high as a steamboat. We both were intelligent, no tears, no fuss, no rainfall or sand. Thanks for slipping onto me, darling. How are all the little things that never did come true? I'm really glad I met you, cheerio and toodaloo. I thank you so much. Thank you, Hudson, Wisconsin.
Debbie O'Keefe and Todd Matheson on the trumpet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of Music in the Parks. Did you enjoy yourselves tonight? Excellent. Tell the city, that's right. We are the Minnesota Jazz Orchestra featuring Debbie O'Keefe. I'm Greg Markward, led by Craig Thrain and Kara Thrain, and all these fine musicians. We always end our gigs with this Glenn Miller classic. It's time for American Patrol.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Orchestra. Good night, Hudson. Thank you.
Hi.